What's up everybody, it's RobinGaming here. Today bringing you a video about the Black Ops 2 zombie mode. I pretty much want to give you my thoughts on the zombie mode in Black Ops 2. What you're looking at right now are some of the highlights of a zombie game that I played with one of my friends from Various. Yeah, my friends over at Various, they really like to play the zombie mode in the Black Ops games and the Call of Duty games. And yeah, I normally play it with them, so yeah, this match I played with one of them. Yeah, I will show you some of the highlights because of course zombie matches take quite a while. You know, I think the match took us about 40 minutes to an hour, something like that. So yeah, I'm pretty much showing you the highlights of the match. Anyways, I want to give you my thoughts on the zombie mode. I want to quickly do a quick little recap on the previous zombie mode. So zombies was introduced in Call of Duty World at War. You know, they had one map, Nacht der Untoten it was called, and yeah, it was pretty much a very small map. But yeah, people really loved, you know, the zombie mode. Of course, zombie mode is kind of like a co-op, yeah, kind of like a co-op game type where you fight against zombies, of course, and you're trying to survive, and you're trying to get to the highest round. But yeah, people really liked it in the first map on World at War. So yeah, Treyarch pretty much came with a lot of DLC maps after that, and yeah, people seem to love it more and more and more. And then in Black Ops 1, you know, we got two stand-up maps, Kino der Toten and 5. Yeah, I mean, I really love the Kino map. 5 was also great. You know, they were much bigger maps and they offered a lot more. Like they had a lot of new things in it, new perks and stuff like that. And yeah, Treyarch, you know, Treyarch really noticed how much success the zombie mode had. So they came with a lot of DLC maps for Black Ops 1 as well. You know, maps like Shangri-La, Call of the Dead, let me think of it, Moon, Ascension. I think those were the DLC maps. I think I've had them all now. But yeah, they were awesome. They were really awesome. And yeah, I mean, I was a huge fan of the zombie modes. Played it a lot with my friends from Various. And yeah, I mean, I was really looking forward to the Black Ops 2 zombie mode. However, I'm pretty disappointed in the zombie mode in Black Ops 2, and let me explain that. So in Black Ops 2, on paper, you know, first of all, when we heard about it and we heard what was going to be in it and stuff like that, it looked like it was going to be amazing, and it was, you know, Treyarch was really going into the zombie mode this time. They were really going to introduce a lot of things. So I mean, they started with saying there were multiple game modes. Now, the game modes we are getting is the Grief mode, which is pretty much 4v4 in zombies, and then, you know, you can pretty much, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's like, you know, you got two teams of 4 players against zombies, and then, you know, the team that dies first, you know, they lose, of course, and the team that you know survives, they win. And you can pretty much grief your enemies by knifing them, and that's about it. I mean, there's not really anything to it. That's what I find disappointing about that game mode. It's not like it's very different, or you know, I mean, there's not a lot of opportunities there, a lot of things that you normally couldn't do in zombie mode. There's of course the survival mode, which, well, they call it you know, the standard game modes that you have in Black Ops 1 and in World at War. Although I kind of don't agree with that. But you also got the transit mode. And what the transit mode is, for survival mode you pretty much got 3 maps. And transit mode pretty much puts them all together in one big map. And you have a bus riding between all the maps. And that's it. Now, why is this disappointing? Well, first of all, it's one map, to be honest. I mean, for survival you have 3 maps, but they're all linked to each other to make for one big map. That's it. I mean, the transit mode is great. I love, you know, I love the 3 maps that are connected to it, and the bus in between, and all the things. You know, you've got this huge, you know, black way that you have to run through if you want to get from one town to the other one. You know, from one map to the other one without using the bus, and there's a lot of secret stuff in between. Of course, you've got the Easter eggs and stuff like that. It's really great. I mean, I love the transit map. completely love that. However, the survival maps, the maps themselves, those 3 small maps, they are actually more, I believe. I think there's just a few exclusive maps in the transit mode. So yeah, there's actually about 5 or 6 places you can go to. You will all see that here in the highlights, pretty much. But yeah, I gotta say they are really, really small. Now I don't really mind about that, but it's just, when you look at maps like Kino der Toten and Call of the Dead and Black Ops 1, those were really awesome, and they were so big. And here you kind of have the Nacht der Untoten size maps, the really small maps that they introduced in Call of Duty World at War. The thing that makes it very, very disappointing to me is that, again, on paper, what they told us before we got Black Ops 2 was that this was going to be amazing. And what they told us that made me really excited was that they said that they had a full team working on zombies this time around. So yeah, I kind of thought that they have been, that they had been working on it for 2 years now. So after Black Ops came out, they put together this team. Of course, it's a pretty small team. I mean, that's pretty obvious to me. But they put together this team that was going to work on zombies for 2 years long. However, what we ultimately are getting isn't much more than we got in Black Ops 1 in the standard packet. I mean, it's one big map. I still call Transit one big map. Sure, it's a lot bigger than any map we've seen so far, but that's it. And that's basically the map we're getting, just one map. We got Nuketown, but Nuketown zombies, but that's only for people that get like the what is it? The care package edition or the hardened edition or whatever, or who buy the season pass. But yeah, I'm not one of those people, so I'm not getting that. But yeah, Nuketown zombies is just Nuketown. Sure, it's cool, but it's not really too big either. But yeah, the thing just is that it's a team, working on the full zombie mode for 2 years, and the only thing we are getting is one map. I'm like, is that really? Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I was really expecting like, oh, this transit mode is awesome. I played the first match on transit mode and I thought, wow, this map is huge. I can't wait to see what the other maps are like. And then, I finished the game and I was looking at what the other maps were. But guess what? There were no other maps. That was kind of like the really, really stupid thing about it. I really don't like that. I wouldn't be surprised if they're just keeping a lot of it for DLC. Please let me know what you think about zombie mode in Black Ops 2. I'm really interested to hear your thoughts. Again, I think it's great. It's just that it's not like it's not a lot of content that we are getting in the standard game for Black Ops 2, and that's just something I'm really disappointed about, because it's a team that has been working on it for 2 years. Anyways, those were my thoughts on the Black Ops 2 zombie mode. Please let me know what you think about the Black Ops 2 zombie mode. Then I thank you a lot for watching, and I hope to see you next time.